The male model runway walk. Oof, there's been a lot of you guys that asked me to make this video. Daniel, hey, please make a video on how to walk the runway. Or hey, Daniel, how do you walk as a male model? So many of you guys asked me to make the video. And it's finally here. If you're new here to my channel, welcome to DLM Model Lifestyle. Subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of the next videos. Now, in this video, I'm gonna take you to two types of fashion shows. First of all, I'm gonna take you to a men's health fashion show in South Africa. These fashion shows, the models are a little bit bigger, it's more commercial, and the other fashion show is for AFI Fashion Week, Africa Fashion International. Now, these models are the typical high fashion models and they walk a little bit different as well. So, let's get to it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing.
So first, I'm gonna take you to the men's health fashion show. Hey guys, so here we are at the fashion show. I'm a little bit early, so they're still preparing the runway. But I'm just gonna show you how it looks like. This is where they are gonna sit and view, and then this is where we're gonna walk. The runway is quite long. This is where the cameras are gonna be, and the video cameras as well. You got the DJ, so they're gonna do the music for today. So we're here, this is where AFI Fashion Week is going to be, Africa Fashion International. You ready?
I'm ready, are you ready?
Let's go. Now, just before we really get into it, there's a couple of different ways that a male model can walk on the runway. It depends on the designer or the brand, who you're walking for, who is the client, and then also the market or the country that you're in. Most countries are a little bit different. There's a couple of different ways that you can walk on the runway. I'm just gonna mention three of them. Now, the first one is the dead walk. I call it the zombie walk. It's where you have no expression at all. You just walk down the runway with no big movements. Your arms are down to the side and you just walk straight forward and you come back. That's it, kind of lifeless. That's very popular in Europe. The second one is more like the gentleman walk. It's the walk where you show a little bit more confidence, a little bit more personality, but not too much. It's very classy. And then lastly, you have the show where you walk with a lot of confidence, you show your personality, it's more strong, it's more, you walk down that runway with power. This is my favorite kind of fashion show, and you get that a lot here in South Africa. Alright, so how do you walk the runway as a male model? Well, number one, the most important, don't be stiff. I've seen so many guys that walk pretty good off the runway. You know, they just walk normally, naturally, and they look great. But once they get on that stage, they focus so much on how they're walking and they're so stiff, you know, and it just looks unnatural. So loosen up, relax, okay? And once you do that, you do the following. Number one is your posture. Your back needs to be straight. Bring your shoulders a little bit back, all right? The reason you do this is because you show more confidence and the clothes just look so much better on you as well. Number two is take longer steps. If you give nice long strides, it just looks a lot better. Why? Because it looks like you're just kind of flowing across that runway and you're on a mission. If you give shorter steps, it looks like you're a little bit insecure and it looks like you have less confidence as well. Number three, when you walk, your head has to look straight ahead, not to the sides, not up or down, but straight ahead. get a focus point, you know, so find a cameraman or something and just focus on that and move towards it. And that looks a lot better. Number 4, don't let your arms move all over the place while you're walking, all right? Just let them flow naturally with your body with the same tempo as you walk. All right, number 5, don't walk too slow or too fast. Why? Because it just looks a lot better. Also, remember, you're walking with a certain song, right? And that song just plays for a certain amount of time. So your show has to fit in perfectly with the timing of the song as well. All right, now just a few extra tips for you new models that's just starting out. Number 1, remember, if you have a fashion show, sometimes you have more than one outfit to change into. All right, so this is backstage. Now, every model, he gets a certain amount of outfits. Now, these are mine. Usually, you get your name here. So when you're done with your first outfit, you gotta run back as fast as you can, change into the other outfit, and go out and stand in your line again. We're busy with the show now, you're gonna see me in the front. Last one, guys, just checking my hair because I had a hat on. Okay, let's go. Sometimes it's hectic behind the scenes. While the people are watching the show, it looks professional, it looks great, but behind the scenes, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So you gotta keep your head and you gotta be professional, you gotta be on time. So run and change into your outfit. The most outfits I had in one show was 7. For the men's health fashion show, I had 4 different outfits. And also, if you have more than one outfit, you need to remember in what order they need to be going onto that stage. So which outfit goes first, which one goes second, which one goes third. So hang them on your hanger in that kind of order so that you know exactly which outfit to change into next. It will be the worst thing if you go on that stage and you have the wrong outfit on. Also, when you go to the fashion show, do not do your own hair before the time. For professional shows, they will always have makeup artists and hairstylists that would do your hair a specific way that will fit in with that show. Danny. Oh my goodness, I'm Daniel. Hey, Daniel. So Mac, they're doing the makeup today. Another thing that you need to know, because well, nobody told me when I first started modeling, is you need to prepare yourself that fashion shows will take a lot of time. First, you gotta go to the castings, right? And usually there's a lot of guys there and you need to wait until it's your turn to go and do the casting. Sorry, I don't have any footage for you right now because I didn't go to any of the castings. But then when they choose you for the fashion show, you need to go to the fitting. Now the fitting can take a long time as well. And you need to do a fitting for every designer that you're gonna walk for. So that takes a long time. As you guys can see, there's a lot of brands over here. So it's not just one outfit. And then you need to go in another day to do the actual show. So that's 3 days of your time for only one show. That's a lot of time. And on the day that you have the show, you have to go and you have to do rehearsals, maybe a full dress rehearsal as well, and then the actual show, which is usually at the night time. So that's the whole day there. Oh my goodness, that's one reason why I really do not like fashion shows, actually. That 20 seconds, 30 seconds while you're walking on the runway is awesome, yes, and it is fun, especially for new models. You have to have that experience because there's nothing like that. Because when you walk on the runway, you feel all the eyes around you staring at you. And at the front, you're almost blinded by all the camera flashes. Oh my goodness. I still remember my first ever modeling job. It was a fashion show for SA Fashion Week. Oh my goodness, I remember I was so nervous. My heart was just thumping and I had the nerves all over. And when I walked on the runway, I was so nervous, my eyes started to twitch a little bit, you know, and then down here my lips started to twitch. Anyway, I walked, I came back and done. When I did the second one, done. I didn't have the twitch anymore, I didn't have those nerves anymore. Third, it became normal and natural. So it will be the same for you guys when you do it as well. So my best advice to you guys is, if you're a new model, just enjoy the experience. All right. Now, if you are serious about your modeling career, check out my new modeling ebook in the video description down below. I've had a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of good stuff on how to start modeling, how to do your portfolio, all the questions that you might have about modeling is in it. So check it out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.